Hey now, Petey Grizz here, back at it again with that non-stop sack action. Bam! Alright, today we're going to take a little step in the time machine and see what it's like to do a unboxing of a brand new Wenger Handyman. New old stock in the box. Basically only taken out 4 photos, so very cool. Box a little beat up, but that's alright. I'll take it because the knife's in great shit condition. I imagine this is right towards the end of Wenger's run. Looks like a very modern box to me. Somewhere it does say the name. Yeah, there it is. 16933. The Handyman. Very cool little knife. Anyway, let's get after it. Boom. No papers in there or anything. I don't know if it came with papers or didn't. It may not have even come with papers at that point. Has the stamped logo. And the red inside the stamp is actually, or not stamp, but printed logo. The red is actually a different color inside to try and make it look like the old embossed logos, which is interesting. But those logos, for a while, they just had a plain white print, and the red inside of it was just the color of the scale. So that's kind of cool, definitely towards the end. And here's a cool thing, is it has the raised Wenger logo on the bottom of the scale. That's pretty cool. She's in perfect condition. Like I said, new old stock condition. So we've got the backside Phillips driver. Super cool. I guess this would be comparable to a Fieldmaster from Victorinox. You know, 4-layer with the backside Phillips. We got that reamer. Bam! Can't go wrong with the reamer. Not as sharp as the Victorinox, but it'll punch some holes in some stuff. And you could certainly sharpen the edges up if you wanted to. Then we've got the patented push-to-lock cap lifter / screwdriver. And something that you could tell, like when these are later, with the earlier push-to-lock ones, the stripping notch is almost touching the scales. And then I guess they changed them a little bit. They no longer had the patented word. Patents generally are for 20 years, so I imagine they stopped putting patented on it in 2002 when the patent would have run out. We've got that lobster claw can opener that they've been using since in this form since 1973, in this size since 1976. Bam. Next up is the famous wood saw. Great little wood saw. And again, this is another thing that changed as they got later in the years. They kept the nail necks much later than Victorinox. Victorinox switched to extending the tip out so you could grab the tip rather than searching for a nail neck. Wenger kept the nail necks well up into the 90s, I believe. But by now, they had finally done the same thing Victorinox had. In fact, Victorinox may have, probably owned Wenger when this knife was produced. Next up is the Wenger scissors. Now, of course, these have the micro serrations. Some people don't like them. I think they cut just fine. The one advantage to micro serrations, if you want to cut something like a zip tie or something, there's sometimes if you have the smooth blades on like Victorinox scissors and you put something in there, unless you're holding it, when you go to squeeze down, it'll just go flying out, where it just kind of grabs it and ensures it cuts through. But to each their own, you know, it's a preference thing. One's not better than the other. It's just which one do you like more. That's all there is to it. Here we've got the Wenger nail file. Something that Victorinox still hasn't figured out is to turn the damn nail file so it doesn't rub up against the blade. They still insist on facing the nail files on like their cadets and stuff in towards the blade, which makes no sense, but that's what they do, and we love it anyway. Finally, we've got the main blade. Got the 4-line tang stamp. Wenger in all caps, Delamont Switzerland stainless with the crossbow. And when you've got the Wenger logo in all caps, you know, that's an indication that it's a later one. The earlier ones had a big V and then lowercase the rest of the letters. And again, we go back to no, you don't get that big old W made of 3 knife blades on the back like they had for many years. So, very cool. The function, the form, the tightness, the finish, everything is really good on this. Everything's got great snap, great action, good sound. You know, not, you know, nothing to complain about with this guy. Unless you just don't like Wengers. I mean, and then I don't know what you're watching this video for. What's wrong with you? Go elsewhere. Finally, the little last detail we can talk about is the toothpick and the tweezers. In this case, they are tipped to the inside, kind of concealed a little bit. Some people don't like them. I find they're a little more difficult to get. Not like impossible, not like, you know, where it bothers me or anything, but they are not as easy to get out as the Victorinox tweezers. Anyway, that is my brand new Handyman from Wenger. And I'm Petey Grizz. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Later.